27 years I'm not drinking coffee, tea, or any stimulating substance. 27 years ago I made this decision and totally cut it out of my diet. Yet I have survived, I have thrived, and I feel a lot of energy, inspiration, and not only that, I also feel happiness within me. I feel this bliss. Life is beautiful. So in this video, I want to talk how to live without any stimulations. How to find within you that type of energy that you don't need anything external. My name is Dada Sadananda. I am a yogic monk and I am practicing meditation and other yogic methods since 1996. And I have taught more than 100,000 people the practices of meditation, which is truly revolutionary, because once you start doing them, you experience a tremendous change in the quality of your life. So today we are talking about coffee and other caffeine-containing substances. So I talked, before recording this video, I talked to several of my friends and I asked, so how do you feel? Because I do not remember really. I want to record this video, but I do not remember. How is it to be on coffee? So I talked to them and said, Dada, first of all, it is an addiction. Once you use it, you use it. You use it every day. Because in the morning you wake up and then you crawl to the coffee machine. And you know, now I will drink this cup and I will feel instantly better. So there is biological addiction. If you are not using it, you experience headache, weakness, irritation, and there is also a tremendous psychological addiction. It's just like your shelter. You go there, like in the house, in the comfort, you enjoy there. So the coffee is such a substance that has penetrated our civilization, penetrated our world. The World Health Organization states that it is the most common disease or condition of the modern world. 80% of adult population are addicted to the stimulating drinks. I was reading about one poet, Nobel Prize winner, his name is Iosif Brodsky. So when he was sick, he got a heart stroke. His doctor forbade him to smoke. So he was complaining to his friend. He said, what is this life? If I cannot sit in the morning and drink my coffee with a cigarette, what a reason do I have even to wake up? So you see, what an addiction. And I'm not judging him here. Rather, I feel some kind of sympathy. Because for me, it is also very important to live at the border of your capability. So, as a growing man, I was very much pro stimulation. Like any substance, if it makes me high, why not? Let this life burn. Let I live 20 years, but those years will be extremely bright and colorful. This was my idea and ideology. And even now, I have the same kind of approach to life. But I found that actually doing certain kind of practices and leading certain kind of lifestyle is much more effective than taking coffee. So why is this my choice not to take coffee? Number one, it is an addiction. I don't want to be dependent. For example, I give a lecture and there are hundreds of people and suddenly my energy is low and I need to what? I need to go and get a cup of coffee? No. I want to rely on my energy. Because when you take coffee, it goes up and after 2 hours, it goes down. So this is number one. Second reason, I don't need it. I don't need it. Rather, if I will take it, my quality of life will diminish. Because coffee and stimulants, they do not allow you to rest properly. the caffeine, the metabolism of the caffeine, like let's say you take a cup of coffee. After 12 hours, the body will metabolize half of it. So half of the cup will still remain inside of your body. So you are going to sleep, but still coffee is running in your system. And you cannot sleep properly. And if you cannot sleep properly, you are not resting. Coffee inhibits the feeling of tiredness. It's just like you are tired, but coffee switches off that feeling. You are tired, but you're not feeling tired. That is the thing. You're tired, but you're not feeling tired. Once you're not feeling tired, you cannot rest properly. And if you're not resting, you cannot build up that kind of energy. That's what I'm talking about. And the third thing, in yogic diet, there are classifications of food. Tamasika, Rajasika, and Sattvika. Tamasika foods, the foods which makes you very heavy. So in my life, I experienced several jumps in my quality of life. First time when I stopped eating tamasic food. I think it is a matter of another discussion. If you want to watch video about the categories of food, you can find it here also. So tamasika food, I rejected those foods. Immediately I start to feel different. I'm reading the book and I'm understanding it. I see the world with the different eyes, with the different colors. I feel relationships are different. Emotions are different. Just like I'm coming, for example, you know, like in movies sometimes, somebody is hijacked, kidnapped, and then, you know, the bad people, the bandits, they keep people sedated with the drugs so he cannot run away. So I felt like I've been whole my life sedated with some kind of numbing drug. So when I stopped that food, there was a first improvement of my life. And then second improvement when I stopped Rajasika food. And Rajasika food is coffee, tea, chocolate, Coca-Cola, all the stimulating substances. So when I stopped them, a new dimension of my life have come. And what was that new dimension? I start to feel deeper. Like when you take coffee, it may make you even concentrated. Even some people say, Dada, sometimes I do meditation on coffee and it is great because there is a power, energy, and you can focus. But you cannot truly focus because your mind is, in a subtle way, it is flickering. When you truly focus, when your mind becomes totally concentrated, there is no this flicker in the mind, and you can really enjoy the practice. So I start to feel that my life have become so much deeper when I cut off these stimulants. So 3 reasons. Again, addiction, I don't want to be addicted. Second reason, I don't need it. And the third reason, this is Rajasic food, which prevents you to experience another dimension of life. So what to do to feel energetic actually? So I would say number 1 is ability to rest properly. This ability to rest depends on your routine, on your schedule. Like if you go to sleep early and you wake up early, you go to sleep 10 o'clock and then you wake up 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock, your body is very, very much rested. Second thing, to rest properly, you need to have a low level of stress. You need to be able to digest the stress, to manage the stress. Meditation and asanas. The yogic practices, you contract, stretch, and twist the glands inside of your body. You supplied the circulations of the blood. When you start doing asanas, the stress starts reducing. And then you start rest better. You replenish the energy better. Another great thing is cold water. You start practicing, there are several methods like cold shower. Very, very cold water. It relaxes you. It energizes you. It produces lots of dopamine. There are researchers about that. That once you take the cold bath, your dopamine level spikes, your serotonin, your endorphin, your everything goes. You suddenly become happier. I have recorded also video about that. And then there is one technique which is called half bath of Vyapaka Shaocha. That technique, even if you do every day, after 1-2 months, you start to really overcome your stress. You start to be able to relax deeply. Your digestion restores. And once you have restored your digestion, once you digest your food properly and you absorb the energy from the food, when you are stressed, you cannot really absorb. So when you absorb the energy from the food, you feel powerful. So cold bath, light digestible food, half bath, which is Vyapaka Shaocha, asanas, these are the main fundamental practices. And meditation. Now, meditation is the most important. When I started to do meditation, I used to feel highly stimulated. Like when I sit and I do the process, I feel so totally awake. And I sit 1 hour I sit in the night. Everybody is falling asleep. I feel my eyes is just like burning with the fire. And I'm enjoying. It's a beautiful state when you are very high, but at the same time you are very peaceful. But then one time, my brain learned how to sleep in meditation. I sat in meditation very, very tired. And after some time, I just fall asleep. And then since that moment, my brain discovered, oh, that was okay to do like that. So I start to fall asleep. So now, morning, evening, I'm normally fresh. But at noontime, when I sit in meditation, I will definitely fall asleep. I will fall asleep, I will wake up, and then I will struggle with that kind of laziness, with that kind of inertia. And I'm struggling. And key here is powerful concentration. I'm trying to just awake all the energy in me. And once I have concentrated, it's a very interesting state. When you become concentrated, it is an anesthesia. There is research showing that in 3 days of meditation, people reduce their pain in 30%. It's just like, people taking morphine to reduce the pain. But you can do meditation. So I also find in my practice, when I become concentrated, first of all, I feel lots of power. And second, all the pain, everything becomes reduced. So the key for everything is actually good concentration. Many people, they come on the path, many people also quit the path of meditation. And I find those who quit, basically, they need to push a little bit harder to achieve this state of concentration. Once you achieve the state of concentration, once you taste the state of concentration, you want to be always there. You want to practice it twice a day. So concluding this video, in yoga, there is a concept of Prama. Prama means balance. People seek happiness in different states of imbalance. I want to stimulate myself, squeeze myself. I have no time to rest. I need to squeeze myself. In that way, you get temporary happiness, but you are depriving yourself from a permanent, beautiful life. Once you achieve the balance, the rest, the exercise, now I'm giving you golden formula. This, I think even you have heard this one, this video was very, very useful for you. The golden formula is this: food, cleaning, exercise, and rest. These are the 4 pillars of greatness. Learn how to eat. Learn how to clean yourself. Means how to go to the toilet completely, clean yourself totally. How to drink water to maintain the cleanliness of the body. How to breathe. Eating, cleaning, now exercising. Learn how to exercise. So important. And rest. So if your rest is great, if your exercise is great, if your food is great, and if your cleaning is great, you are great. And that is on the physical level, that is also on the mental level, and that is also on the spiritual level. But that is the topic for another video. So I'm inviting you to discuss this in comments. I will be very interested to read your experience. Are you drinking coffee? Are you not drinking coffee? How you're managing to maintain the high level of your energy and high level of your inspiration. So thank you very much and see you again soon.